Today we're on the topic of biofeedback devices. What these devices do is they connect technology to your body. And using the information they give you, it can help us find what charges we have and what negative energy we have inside our bodies. And using the techniques we will show you guys, you can get rid of these charges. So today we're going to be talking about a really cool gadget called the heart rate variability sensor. We'll say what it does later, but let's first start with the story. Once upon a time, there was a man who invented pendulum clocks. He lived in the 1800s. He had small clocks, medium-sized clocks, and even large clocks. One day he was gone for work, and when he came back, all the pendulums had aligned with each other, and he wondered why is this? So the next day, he mixed them all up again, went around for work, and when he came back, they were all lined up again. He never figured out why this happened, but years later, scientists figured out that the biggest pendulum or oscillator gives out sound waves, and all the other oscillators around it that are smaller use these sound waves to sync with the biggest oscillator. So you might be wondering, what does this have to do with biofeedback devices and our program? Well, it actually has a lot to do with it. HeartMath, the company that made the heart rate variability sensor, found in their research that in the human body, the biggest oscillator is the human heart. All the other systems in the body try to align with the heart's rhythm. Using their research, they found that for people who were calm and happy, they had a even, smooth heart rate variability rhythm. And this just means that the distance between the heartbeats are the same. And this leads to one being calm or happy. And they also found that those who were stressed had erratic heart rate variability rhythms. This just means that the distance between was exaggerated, it was different, unsteady, and this led to people being stressed. If one's heart rate is calm, or one's heart rate variability's rhythm is smooth, it leads to all their systems working together, and it leads to the person being calm and happy, and it helps them be more progressive and more creative, and just live a better life. When people are stressed and their heart rate variability's rhythm is erratic, it leads to all the systems working against each other and not being in sync. And it leads to injury, illness, and disease, as well as other problems within one person's life. So, obviously, you don't want to have this stressed, erratic rhythm because it leads to bad things in your life. So, HeartMath found ways that people can combat the stressed heart rate variability rhythm with different techniques. So, one technique they found is you can list gratefuls. In our practice, we've done it a lot. And for instance, we have a journal here. It's called a Grateful Journal. So on one day, I said that one of my gratefuls was I got to connect closer with my friends. And another grateful was we had a tasty dinner. But those are up to you. A second thing they decided that would help your heart rate variability rhythm is to slow your heart or your breathing down. When you're just walking around in your everyday life, the average human's heart rate or beats per minute, the speed of their heart rate, is about 12 to 15 BPM. And stressed people are around 20 beats per minute. That's crazy high. But for you to reach coherence, a calm and happy state, you want to be between 5 and 7 beats per minute. And for instance, if you were to take 6 breaths in a minute, that would be about 10 seconds for each breath. And that's a nice, slow, even pace that would lead to your heart rate variability rhythm being calm or being smooth, which would help you become calm and happy. Also, HeartMath found in their research that people walking around have electromagnetic fields around them. One's heart rate variability can influence that electromagnetic field. So if you have a smooth rhythm, if your heart rate variability rhythm is smooth, then it can help your electromagnetic field become calm and happy. But if you have an erratic heart rate variability rhythm, it will make your electromagnetic field stressed and negative. And these electromagnetic fields, when they come in contact with other people, they influence them. So say there was a person walking around with a positive and a smooth heart rate variability rhythm, and they came into contact with another person. Well, this would translate to the other person who came in contact with them taking some of that positive energy. So it would help. But if you were to come in contact with a stressed person who has an erratic heart rate variability rhythm, then their electromagnetic field would influence yours and make it worse. So using this biofeedback device, not only can you help yourself become more calm and happy in your life, you can also influence other people. So now let's go look at a live demonstration with the device. So the heart rate variability sensor is a little thing, and basically all it does is it straps to your earlobe and you hold the other part in your hand. And on your smartphone, there's an app called Inner Balance. And when you click on this app, it says welcome to Inner Balance, and it prompts you to scan for the sensor. So all you have to do is hold the button down to keep it on, and you have to wait for the sensor to connect. So this may take a second. Alright, so it connected. So now, all you have to do is try to do the things we listed. Try to list your gratefuls in your mind, or just breathe deeply. So just taking a quick break, we can see that my coherence is 2.7, or it's in the green. You have like a lot of different screens to select from here. So if it's green, that means your coherence is in a good spot. You're coherent. If it's blue, that means you're in the middle. And if it's red, that means you're uncoherent. So using the techniques we showed, you can try to be as coherent as you can. And so I'm just going to try to do this for a couple of minutes, and we'll see the results. So now you can see I'm in the red because I'm not coherent, but you get the point. So that's a pretty cool device.